Hi guys, and happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, February 5th. Had to look at my calendar. Um, and we're going to finish up talking about that new stamp set from the mini catalog. This is from the January to April mini catalog. My light's very bright, so we're going to go down to the desk. That way you can see it better. Okay, so this is Brushed Bouquet. Now, yesterday we showed you bits and pieces of it. So today we're actually going to show you make a card with you and then show you a couple other examples. Now, over here, I don't know if you can see, let me zoom out a little bit. Here's all my little cut up pieces over here. You see all these? So these are all the pieces that I've cut out of different coordinating card stocks. So let's go ahead and get back into the zoomed in area so you can see what we're going to be doing today. All right, so Brushed Bouquet, very fun set. I have learned a few little things about it. Like on this one here, these two go together, right? There's little hook pieces here, and you actually can find the little hook. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a little hook piece right there of a petal, and that's where this little hook piece goes there. So you find out little things. If they don't match up completely, that's not that big of a deal, and you will see on my blocks that I've made little marks on here where the top of the stamps will match up. All right, and don't worry, this comes right off with a little hand sanitizer, so it's not like you've ruined the stamp or anything. So let's go ahead. We're going to do the four corners. Now, I call it four corners. I'm going to Arizona at the beginning of March for my sister's 50th celebration. Now, she lives in Iowa, but her and her girlfriend love Arizona. In fact, her girlfriend's family has a timeshare out there, whatever. So we're going to celebrate the 50th in Arizona. So we're going from Illinois and Iowa to Arizona, but I do have a sister in Arizona, so it all makes sense. So anyway, so that's why I'm going to call this today Four Corners. It's really not. We're not going to stamp in the corners. We're actually going to stamp down the middle and off to the side. We've done this before. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm getting 3 shades of purple because you know I love purple. And I'm going to get 3 shades of maroons, burgundies, wine colors. Love those too. Okay. Of course, my favorite burgundy was always Broke Burgundy, and we did have Bravo Burgundy for a while, I believe it was. But these are the ones we have right now: Mary Merlot, Rich Raspberry, and Blackberry Bliss. I call these my burgundies / wine colors. Then I have these purples, variations of. All right, so we are going to be using a little bit of every piece of the stamp set. We're pretty much going to focus on stamping this out, and then we'll add some of these embellishments, these cutouts to them. So let's go ahead. I hate these pieces of paper. I usually throw them away, the plastic. Sorry, hate's a strong word. I don't hate them. I just find them inconvenient. All right, so let me go ahead and grab out some of these smaller ones for this, because I'm going to get all the flowers out. Because, you know, why have all of these if you can't be playing with them? All right, and I still have these flowers too. I like these too, but I ran out of these little ones. So, you know what? We'll get to that in a little bit. They're too big to put on these big blocks. Maybe, yeah, no. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's just get some of these down for right now. I might have to buy some more of these A blocks. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and make some card bases, card layers using the 4 corners technique. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start with my inside color. I'm going to kind of go down the middle with these. Now, if they look really matchy-matchy, not that big of a deal because we're going to be cutting this up. And yes, I should have some sort of paper, I'm sorry, my piercing mat underneath there, but I don't. So I'm just going to deal with this because it's going to be background. It's not the main focal point. So we'll just deal with it that way. All right, we're going to come in now with, do I want to use Gorgeous Grape? I think that's going to be too dark. Let's do Highland Heather. Ugh. This is why I wore a tie-dye shirt today, because not going to be as bad if I drop ink on it. So now on this one, these three correspond with these three. So what I have, and there's also, see where this little hump is here? Kind of goes along with this little hump right there. So I kind of learned to go along that way without getting my head in too much. So doing that little hump with the hump, and that lines up pretty good that way. You just have to start playing with these. And of course the shadow on my stamping surface doesn't help. So let's go ahead. Where's that little hump? There it is. That fresh freesia is very light. Oh, I was really off on that one. Oh, and this one kind of lines up really good if you go on that little one right there. So if you go kind of like that, oh, that's almost even better. I still like the hump though. It seems like you get more of the flower coloration from there. All right, so we have all those little pieces. So we're done with the big flower for now. Put it over here on my side desk, my work desk. All right, let's go in with this one now. So like I said, I have those three little dots kind of at the top, so they'll kind of be in the same area. And on these, I think I'm going to use just this, but I'll stamp it off once. Ugh. My Mary Merlot, for some reason, it is very, very tight. All right, so this is the inside. This is the more, oh, I can't think of that word I'm trying to say. The more dense, the bigger background. You know what? I'm just going to use a piece of paper here, piece of cardstock, to stamp it off once. Oh, I got a little bit of a line there. Oh, that was good. I don't like how that, so look, cover it up. Oh, got my thumb in there. And I don't know if you notice, but sometimes the deeper the color, the faster it seems that you need to re-ink it. I have no scientific proof for that. It just seems like it. Now that is just a pencil mark there, so I don't need my sand eraser. I'm just going to use any old eraser. Oh, it is an ink mark. All right, I'll get my sand eraser out, or I'll just stamp over it. All right, so now we're going to go to the other one. Put that over here since it's dirty. And we're going to go this one full strength. Oh, and I don't remember which way I stamped them. So again, see how that little hook is there? See how there's this little hook on here? Those get matched up. So where'd that little hook go? There's a little hook. There's a little hook on there. Oh, I got a little too cocky on that one. All right, so there's the hook. Oh, I did the wrong hook, I think. You know what? It pretty much lines up no matter what. Let's see. All right, which ones haven't I done yet? That one was really off. All right. You know, now I'm not even looking. I'm just doing. All right, I think I got them all. All right, I got them all. Put that one down there. Now let's go into this Merlot one. I have no idea. All right, so now we're going to go into this one. Now this one I haven't done a lineup on, so let's look over here. Let's flip this over. And this one I'm going to do in Rich Razzleberry. All right, so let's see if we can see any good markings in there. I always like having a little color on it because then it's easier to see. So that also has, so here we have like a little V where there's two leaves together. Let's see, and there, right there is a little V. So let's do this really quick. Let's do that. So here's that V. And then here's the V on here. Yeah, pretty good. That looks an awful lot like the same color. It's not. Maybe I'll just do it without doing the inside. Nah, can't do that. Let's get one right in the middle there. All right, so let's go in here. There's the little V. I'm thinking that's more the V there. Like I said, I need to play with this more, guys, because I haven't got a chance to, but I'm going to, because there's always a way to line it up. But we're artistic, so it doesn't matter. I still think that that's that V there. All right. I think we have them on all of them. All right. Oh, I need to grab a green. We don't have any green in there. So let me get soft succulent. Because who doesn't love soft succulent? And on this, I think I'm just going to put, gosh, I'm tucking that in. I do not like the plastic. I know there's a reason for it Stampin' Up, and I'm sorry. I don't like the plastic. It bothers me. All right. So this is, oh, that was not good, Roxy. Let me try that again. There we go. I think I need to go like that and like that to put the two leaves together. Yeah, I don't like those leaves. I think there's a better way to do it. Oh my gosh. I really need to have the piercing mat under there. That'll teach me. Yep, look at that. That is horrible. Now I got an edge. All right. Anyway. You know what? I wish that it didn't even have the stem on there. That would look better if it didn't have the stem on there, in my opinion. So just bring that down like that. All right. That's just me, though. That's just me. All right. And now, last but not least, taking the darkest color, which is Blackberry Bliss. And this is going to be my smallest one. So let me, you know what, I'm going to peel these off and put them on the bigger over here. And let's grab out, I'm grabbing out this little, oh, where did the little, oh, the little tiny ones are in here, remember? All right. So I'm going to see which one, I think I like this one better. And I think I'm just going to do it at full strength. I don't think there's any wrong way to do that. Well, I'm sure there is, but give me a minute. I'll figure it out. I like how I'm tapping it on my desk. Alright, that one was really off. Alright, I think I got most of those. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's take out our cutter. And let's do this in half, and then we'll trim it down to the size we need. So we're going 4 1/4 here. Going 5 1/2 here. 5 1/2 here. Alright, then we'll figure out where we want to trim our next at. Alright, let me grab from up here. Let's grab a rich raspberry. And let's do the garden green. Even though I use soft succulent, we'll use the garden green. How about that? And these are all 4 1/4 by 11. So these are the top fold. All right. So we want to trim this down just a little bit. You either trim it with the trimmer or you can rip it with your fingers. Just for time's sake, we're going to trim it down. I'm going to do a 1/4 inch off of each. Fourth off here. Oh, that might have been half. I might have done too much on that one. Yep, I did. That one I did way too much off of. And the last one. Paper cut the right trimmer. Doesn't want to go down all the way. Alright. Throw all those little tiny scraps away. There's also some on my floor. Let's go ahead. Grab out Stampin' Seal. This one I couldn't up because of that stem, that ugly stem. We're going to cover that up. Go ahead, put that one down. Oh no, did my power go out? Hang on, guys. No, it didn't. Huh, not sure why my computer screen just blanked out. Well, see, this is the one I cut at the 1/2 inch. So that's all right. Don't mind it. Go like that. Let's go ahead. Let's put let me go ahead. I think I want to grab the dog lay down right in front of my side table where all my blending brushes are. Let's take some of that off. Come off. Maybe I'll do it full strength. There we go. Now we're getting some color on there. I feel like I want to get a little more on there. Oh, look. You see that? Good thing I have two blending brushes that haven't been used yet, because I just used my green, or I'm sorry, my gray in my purple. Probably all Finn's fault because he's in the way and I couldn't get to the brush the way I wanted to. And let's get a little more of that deep color in the middle. Alright, so on this one, we're actually going to do that. Put a couple sprigs under there. And then we'll put a little greeting off to the side. Alright, like that one. I'm just going to finish this one, guys, because I'm going to do the other four pretty much exactly the same. And no, I'm not going to put dimensionals on this. Only because I feel like maybe I'll pop up the saying. This one's really sticky today. All right, and let's grab one of my go-to greetings, which is actually the go-to greetings. Let's do the thinking of you. Slap it on this block. Perfect. Again, let's get this Blackberry Bliss, which I don't think is as dark as it should be. It might need some re-inking. I hopefully want to be careful because I don't want to get any edge. And there you are. But then we'll have 3 others we can make with these. So let me get some of this off to the side here. But there you go. Look at that fun card. I really feel like I'm going to take some of the color off of that stamp and get a little more color in the center there. There. All right. So there we go. Gotta love it. All right. So there's that one. So that was using the 4 corners Methodist. Well, it is Sunday. We should be talking about church, right? Okay. Anyway, here's the other cards I made. So here's this. Just using the stamps and the Stylish Shapes dies and the go-to greetings. So there's that one. Don't know if you can see that underneath there. All right, so that was Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather. All right, here's this one. Here I use the Stamparatus. And I still was learning the curve on there, but I kind of like the way that looks. It looks kind of really close to what I wanted it to look like. All right. And then I went a little crazy with the embellishments on this one. That's just using that small little flower. And then putting some of those pastel pearls and rhinestones on there. So there you are, guys. There's some different cards using the featured set for this weekend, which is the Brushed Bouquet, available in the January to April mini catalog. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave me a comment. Share my video with your friends. And hopefully we'll see you again on Wednesday for Watch It Wednesday. Thanks, guys, and take care.